Welcome back, YouTubers, and this is a review of Figma number 195, Makise Kurisu. Now, this is a figure from Steins, and she is the second figure of this character. The main difference, as you may notice, is she's wearing a lab coat. This is her main dress in the series when they're in the lab together, because she joins the main protagonist's research group, which works out of basically the space above a store, and they basically frequently wear this coat while she's there. Otherwise, she wears the brown jacket that she normally does. Now, this figure is pretty much identical to the other one with a few exceptions. The feet are slightly different, as she's not wearing her outdoor shoes but indoor slippers, which, ironically enough, are even removable. Which is an odd little thing to put in, but I think it's kind of interesting. Another thing is, the lab coat on this character is actually completely static. It has no slits or cuts or pivot joints, which is unusual. A lot of the more modern Figmas have that feature. Another thing is, like her previous figure, she has the armed cross parts, as you can see here. It's identical to that one, except her figure has something else which is kind of interesting. She's got the regular arm parts you would expect most Figmas to have, which, I should also mention, come with a feature that was sorely lacking in previous ones. These clear pegs, which can be slotted into the holes. I'm not exactly sure what their function is. I assume they're to keep anything from getting stuck in there, but they are perfectly functional for what they do. You pop them out and then you can just slide the arms right in. But this figure does also come with another extra, which is a little unique to this. She has hands that are not for being outside, but inside her pockets. I will show you in just a moment. There's also an extra forearm, which this one contains nothing on it, but this one contains a wrist device, which is their little time travel device. I know it's hard to see. Give me a moment. There we go. Which is what allows them to jump their minds, basically, back in time. It's one of the things that I do like about this series. They take a very realistic approach to time travel. You can't travel back in time because that would create matter in the past that already existed. Frequently, when they do, it gets turned into like Jello. Now, there is time travel that can bypass these rules, though I wonder about the mass displacement issues. But the thing that they also do is they have basic mental time travel where their minds get sent back into the past, which is kind of cool. But anyway, as you can see, it's got the standard hands, but it's also got these ones, which you can pop out this arm. Slide this one in. And now she has the ability to basically stick her hand in her pocket, which is a cool little addition. And I like this part because you don't see a lot of things where you'd put things like hands in pockets. And the ability to do that is kind of a nice feature. It gives a posing option that was not available in any other figure I had up to this one. Now, unfortunately, the one thing that you may have noticed is these shoes do not like to stay on her feet. So they are a bit annoying to have to deal with. Otherwise, I think it's a pretty good figure, and I do really like it. The coat's static nature makes it extremely difficult to pose it. Now, I can understand why they did it, though more modern Figmas have included the ability for the coats to move. Usually they're on a pivot joint and the coat is attached, but since this is a long flowing lab coat, that just might not have been possible with the design of the figure. I'm not really sure. But aside from the multiple different arms they can use, including one extra hand with a little cuff on it, there's the standard array of hands and 2 additional faces. The nice thing is also these ones work with the previous figure. At any rate, please like, subscribe, comment below, and share this video with your friends, and tell me what kind of figures or products you'd like me to do reviews on, similar to the ones I've already done. And I'll see you all next time. Ciao!